clays flying, engines rolling full. Side by side, leading into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brake. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're family bound by grease and grit, building dreams from the crowd. There's no quit. We live for the thrill. Speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us.
Yo, I definitely did, Demon. I definitely did. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Let's get into tonight's racing as we are at Huset with the super late models. It is going to be the World of Outlaw super late models here, week number 4 at Huset here tonight. Who is ready for some racing? As these guys are out on the track right now, it is going to be 50 laps of fun and racing here tonight. Right now, Talon Willis at the top of the charts here in practice. Tyler Orr, Logan Hickerson, Brandon Barnhart, Hayden Tolson, your top 5 on the time charts as we get ready for tonight's racing. Who's ready for some racing out there here tonight? Let me know. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. I would tell you what I think about WWE, but I'll get banned on TikTok again. I mean, I am banned on my other one. Oh, I just seen you message me too about it. They're not in there? All right, guys, getting ready for the end of practice, getting ready for tonight's qualifying coming up here next. We're going to get qualifying in 2 heat races and an LCQ. 26 cars, only 18 going to the feature. It'll be 7 out of each heat, 4 in the consi. That means we are sending 8 drivers home here tonight. 8 sad drivers here tonight as we close in on the end of qualifying. Let's see, it is going to be our practice. We are going to get into qualifying here tonight. Let's go ahead and roll down that music as we get ready for qualifying. That is the end of practice. Oh, that is definitely hilarious. All right, let's see who's going to be the first to jump out into qualifying here tonight. Going to be 2 laps for qualifying. Who's going to set that best time? Definitely a slick track we are starting with here tonight, or slicker than most, as it looks like Brandon Barnhart going to be the first to step his wheels out onto the track in the 101. Let's go, says user 582282523009. 3. Well, Barnhart had to back out of that one. We'll just go ahead and stay on with Barnhart as he goes to put a qualifying lap down. It's just fun to do. I don't know why, but when I can, I definitely go through the whole number. So Brandon Barnhart out there looking to put down a qualifying time. Let's see where he is going to put that 101 here tonight as he comes out of turn number 4, comes across the line. Chase Copeland going to be 5.63. Barnhart at 8.12. Let's see if he can pick up the pace here on lap number 2. Looks like Brandon Barnhart going to put in that third quick time. We got MDI TV Edirt's most popular driver going to jump up into that number 3 spot with a 6.95. Let's see if he can pick up the pace here on lap number 2. He does. No, he does not. He goes out with an 8.44. So that's going to put him currently in that number 3 spot. We got T. Clem out on the track in the number 97. It's rare to hear somebody do it all. Yeah. I have fun with it. I don't know. It's just different. T-Club going to be 4th quick here on the charts with a 6.93. Talon Will's going to go 3rd quick. As Chase Copeland currently at the top of the charts, we got Derek Dryman out on the track as it looks like Tyson Banks going to take that number 3 spot. Gabe Elkins out on the track. That might be one to watch. Cam Harris going to go 5th quick. Hayden Tolson out on the track. He might be one to watch in the 327 here tonight. As Christopher Joy goes quick time with a 4.95. So Christopher Joy at the top of the charts. Looks like Derek Dryman going to try to get this lap in. Let's see where he puts that number. What is it? 4.44 as he comes across the line. He's going to be 10th quick. Hayden Tolson going to put it up in that number 11 spot. We got Gabe Elkins out on the track in the number 07 machine. He's going to go 13th quick. Robbie Buchanan coming out of turn number 4, coming to the line. He is going to go 7th quick. So it looks like Christopher Joy going to start on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1. All right, I am excited about this one, guys. I had a lot of fun. I actually ran a race in the big blocks last week. I did record it. I probably should do something with it and post it, but had a fun little race that I ran in the big block modifieds last week in an official race. As these guys get ready for heat race number 1. Remember, top 3 going to transfer through. Everybody else, or top 7 transfer through. Everybody else off to the consi. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1, it's going to be the number 32 of Christopher Joy. I think he's the number 32. Am I right, Christopher? Get out there so I know. Starting outside of him in the number 1 machine, it's going to be Chase Copeland. I did remember Christopher's number. Starting inside row number 2 in the number 2 machine, it's going to be Riley Hutchinson. Outside of him in the number 31 is going to be Robbie Buchanan. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the 327, it's going to be Hayden Tolson. Outside of him, it's going to be William Finling. Am I saying that right? Starting inside row number 4, it's going to be Jonathan Lee. Outside of him, it's going to be Ashton Farr. Starting inside row number 5, it's going to be Tyler Clement. Outside of him, it's going to be Bradley Schmidt. Starting inside row number 6, it's going to be Blake Steele. Outside of him, it's going to be Willie Cuddy. And then rounding out the field here tonight, some of these guys I've never heard of, it's going to be Aaron Bullins. I added a G. What's up, Great Days? Looking for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Who's it going to be here tonight in heat race number 1? Can Christopher Joy hold on for 8 laps here in heat race number 1 as they head down the back straightaway? Looking for that green flag. Who's it going to be? Down into turn number 3 and 4, looking for the green flag. Christopher Joy on the gas. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. I'd have to take a look. I didn't look, Austin, when I got in. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Joy leads the way. Copeland in second, looking low on a turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Christopher Joy leading the way as we got a big battle back here. As Hayden Tolson tries to take the number 4 spot. Riley Hutchinson on the outside trying to dig hard in that number 2. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It's still side by side for the number 4 spot out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes here comes William. Is that William? In that number 3 machine as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 1 and 2. Oh, big hit. Big hit for Ashton Farr in the wall. Ashton's going to take a big tumble. Bradley going to get caught up in that big mess there. No caution flag in the heat races as Christopher Joy continues to lead the way. We'll take a look here in a little bit, Austin. Down across the line going to be Christopher Joy leading the way. Copeland in second. Buchanan, Tolson, Feinling. What is it? Feinling? Am I saying that right? Rusty Wallace. No, says Mexican dude. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be all Christopher Joy leading the way. Right now, it's going to be Jonathan Lee in the number 55 on that bubble spot as Christopher Joy leads it for the final lap. White flag is out as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Christopher Joy taking the win here in heat race number 1. Copeland, Buchanan, Tolson, Hutchinson, Feinland, Jonathan Lee. Rounding out the transfer spots, it's going to be Steele, Clement, Cuddy, Farr, Schmidt, and Boland going to the Consi. Look at this. Little Durgan going to start last in heat race number 2. All right, here we go here for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2, it's going to be the number 3 of Tyler Orr. Outside of him in that number, what number is he? In the number 34 machine, I believe it is. It's going to be Brandon Schatz. Starting inside, row number 2. In the 747, it's going to be Tyson Banks. Outside of him in the number 10, it's going to be Talon Willis. Starting inside, row number 3 here tonight, it's going to be Ken Harris. Starting outside of him, it's going to be Derek Dryman. Starting inside, row number 4, it's going to be Gabe Elkins. Outside of him, it's going to be Riley Knoll. Starting inside, row number 5, it's going to be the number 98 of Logan Hickerson. Outside of him, it's going to be Justin Pennington. It's been a while since I've seen Justin. Starting inside, row number 6 here tonight, it's going to be Brandon Barnhart. Outside of him, it's going to be Braden Donaldson as Caleb Durgan did not grid up for heat race number 2. Did Durgan get grounded? Just kidding, Durgan. Is Durgan in here? He is not in here. So Caleb Durgan is not in here. He did manually disconnect. I'm wondering if he's had some issues. Flat-footed like Donald Duck, says Banks. What's up, Banks? All right, we are looking for that green flag as Tyler Orr leads them down the front straightaway. They get the 1 to go at the line. Going to get that green flag this time by 8 laps here for heat race number 2. Who's it going to be? Man, that dirt sound, it just sounds cool. All right, down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Pace truck is pulling in. When are they going to fire off? Tyler Orr leads the way. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Tyler Orr out front. Battle for that number 2 spot. Banks trying to get there. He's going to get Willis to the outside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes a battle for the lead as Schatz up underneath Orr. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Orr's going to keep it into 1 and 2. Just behind him, looks like Will is going to slide into that number 3 spot. Dryman in 4th as Banks falls back to that number 5 spot as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. Who is in that transfer spot? It is going to be Briley Knowles. We got one in the wall. Big wreck down the back straightaway as Willis has big issues in that number 10. Big issues for Willis as he is going to be out of heat race number 1. That's going to move Gabe Elkins into that final transfer spot. But we got a bunch of cars towards the back that have some damage. Look at Justin in the number 7. Ton of damage to the front of that machine. Back up front, Orr continues to lead the way. Dryman might have got a little contact with the wall as we got a battle for the lead as Schatz looking up underneath the number 3 of Orr. Orr going to continue to lead the way as they got 3 laps to go down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Battle for the number 3 spot starting to heat up as Tyson Banks has closed in on the back of Dryman. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, Dryman going to scrape the wall just a tick as that reels in Banks just a little bit closer. What's up, fishing boy? As they go nose to tail into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go, too far back to make a move for the lead. We're going to keep an eye on this battle for third. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Orr with the win. Schatz in second. Dryman third. Banks, Harris, Hickerson, and Knoll going to the feature here tonight. Looks like Donaldson, Elkins, Barnhart, Pennington, Willis, and Durgan going to the consi. Did Durgan get back in here? He did not. So Durgan's going to take an I-rating hit here tonight as we get ready for the LCQ. All right, guys, top 4 going to transfer. 8 cars going home here tonight as we are going to get ready for that green flag. I'm just kind of curious. We're going to take a look. It's a pretty solid LCQ. What is the SOF in this LCQ? Does it say 5,400? All right, we're going to get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 11 machine, it's going to be Blake Steele. Outside of him in the number 24, it's going to be Braden Donaldson. Starting inside row number 3, it's going to be the number 97 of Tyler Clement. Outside of him in the 07, it's going to be Gabe Elkins. Starting inside row number 3, it's going to be Willie Cuddy. Outside of him, it's going to be the 101 of Brandon Barnhart. Starting inside row number 4, it's going to be Ashton Farr. Outside of him, it's going to be Justin Pennington. Starting inside row number 4, it's going to be Bradley Schmidt. Outside of him, it's going to be the number 10 of Talon Willis. Then rounding out the field here tonight, well, Durgan isn't one of them. It's going to be Aaron Bullins. It's going to be 10 laps here in the LCQ. Top 4 going to transfer through. Watch out for some of those big names at the back of the pack to try and race their way up. As they come out of turn number 4, they're going to get 1 to go at the line. 1 to go as they come across the line side by side. LCQ, their last opportunity to make the feature here tonight. Will we see elbows up? What do you guys think in the chat as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4? Pace truck going to pull down onto the apron, pull off the track as they are side by side up at the front. Green flag is out as Blake Steele on the gas down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side for that number 3 spot as Braden is all over the back of Blake for the lead as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, we're going to keep it lean and green for lap number 1. They're 3 wide coming across the line. We got the 23 of Cuddy climbing the wall. He's going to be out of this race tonight. Battle for the lead is the 24 of Donaldson looking down low out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. He's going to try to slide it up. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're going to get it back single file. Right now, Talon Willis is up to the number 6 spot. Barnhart up to 5th as they come down the front straightaway looking for 1 and 2. Will they be able to find a way into a transfer spot? Right now it is T. Clem on that bubble spot as Gabe Elkins tries to look forward as he looks up underneath the 24. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. T. Clem going to move up. We got issues in the back. Justin into the wall. He's going to go ahead and bail out as we move back to the battle for the transfer spot as Barnhart is up underneath T. Clem. Here comes Willis. Gabe Elkins going to make a move on Donaldson, but we're going to keep an eye on this battle for the number 4 spot. Whose car wrap is my favorite? I don't know if I got a favorite in here. I mean, oh, here comes Willis with a big move down in front of Barnhart. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Willis down low. Oh, he makes contact with T-Clem. T-Clem up the track. Here comes Barnhart up underneath Willis. Right now, Barnhart in the final transfer spot. Willis going to dig back on the outside, down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Why did you think this was real? I mean, it's got a pretty good look to it, as they got 2 laps to go down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Willis on the outside. Barnhart down low out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Willis is in. Barnhart is out. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Will Barnhart send it in? He can't do it. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Steele, Elkins, Donaldson, and Willis go to the feature. Barnhart, Clement, Farr, Schmidt, Bullens, Pennington, Cuddy, and Durgan going home. Durgan already went home. Yeah, it does look pretty good. And they did a really good job on this track. This is the newest dirt track on iRacing, so it looks pretty good. Except for when you look at the people. The people look pretty bad. They definitely need to do something about that. Yeah, this is a good one. All right, let's get ready for tonight's main event. Going to go ahead and pull up our starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 32, 50 laps to survive, it's going to be Christopher Joy. Outside of him in the number 3 machine, it's going to be Tyler Orr. Starting inside, that was my sister. Starting inside row number 2 here tonight in the number 1 machine, it's going to be Chase Copeland. Outside of him, it's going to be Braden Schatz. Starting inside row number 3 in the number 31 machine, it's going to be Robbie Buchanan. Outside of him in the 444, it's going to be Derek Dryman. Starting inside row number 4 in the 327, it's going to be Hayden Tolson. Outside of him in the 747, it's going to be Tyson Banks. Starting inside row number 9 here tonight, it's going to be Riley Hutchinson. Outside of him, it's going to be Cam Harris. Starting inside row number 6, it's going to be William Finling. Outside of him in the number 98, it's going to be MDI TV eDirt's most popular driver, Logan Hickerson. And then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight on the inside of row number 7, it's going to be Jonathan Lee. Outside of him, it's going to be Riley Knoll. In the number 15 spot, it's going to be Blake Steele. Outside of him, Gabe Elkins, Braden Donaldson in 17th, and Talon Willis in that number 18 spot as they come down the back straightaway looking for the green flag here tonight out of turn number 4. Let's get ready for 50 laps of hard racing as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Do you think I don't know much about that track. Green flag is out as Christopher Joy leads the way. Tyler Orr in 2nd. Chase Copeland in 3rd. Buchanan in 5th as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Christopher Joy at the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Let's go take a little bit of a look back, further back in the pack as they were elbows up down into turn number 3 and 4. Hayden Tolson trying to grind that berm through turn number 3 and 4, sitting in that number 5 spot. Buchanan going to move up to the high side as they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Right now, Buchanan, the only one that has hit the top. Big run out of turn number 4, looking into 1 and 2. Copeland seen where he was going, jumped up to the high side, but Buchanan's got to jump low, gets a big run out of 1 and 2, slides him in 3 and 4. Buchanan up to the number 3 spot out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Top 2 trying to drive away as Christopher Joy leads the field. Tyler Orr in 2nd. Buchanan in 3rd as Copeland and Tolson duke it out for that number 4 spot. Here comes Tolson down low. He's going to ship it on the bottom side. Runs that berm out of turn number 2. Drag race down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Buchanan going to take that Tolson going to take that number 4 spot. So Copeland going the wrong way in a hurry as a caution flag comes out. Was he saved by that caution? All right, let's go take a look and see what brought out that caution flag. First one of the night looks like it's going to be Logan Hickerson in that number 98. Oh, he just grabbed the wall, ends up on his side, back down on all four. Is he going to keep the spoiler? That spoiler is so important in these things. Looks like he is. As he is able to stay out on the track, maybe not. He's going to pull down onto pit road. So Hickerson not having the race he wanted here tonight. As Christopher Joy leads the field, Tyler Orr in second. Yeah, definitely rough. As hopefully we get one to go this time by. Looks like it is one to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2, looking for the green flag. 5 laps complete. It is going to be 6 complete when they take the green flag. 44 laps to go as they come down the back straightaway. When will Christopher Joy fire him off? Looking for the green flag is out as they come out of turn 4. Joy on the gas or in that number 2 spot. Buchanan tried to take advantage, not able to stay up underneath Orr. He's going to move back to the top side. Watch for him to run the cushion through turn number 3 and 4. Look for Robbie Buchanan to try and steal victory here tonight. He doesn't usually run these openers. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Joy out front or in second. Buchanan third. Fourth is going to be Tolson as Dryman is battling for that number 5 spot as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Dryman going to take that number 5 spot as Copeland continues to drop in that number 1 machine as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be nose to tail up at the front as, we got a battle for the lead as Orr is looking up underneath Joy as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Orr going to drop back in line. You curious about how that dust is? Let's jump on board with the number. What number is he? The number 3 machine of Tyler Orr. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. As they come down the front straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. So dust definitely playing a role. Being in the number 2 spot isn't so bad, but if you're in a pack and at the back of that pack, that dust does get pretty heavy as they come out of turn number 2. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I had a brain fart and couldn't remember. As they come through turn number 1 and 2, Tyler Orr trying to look low on Christopher Joy. Joy continues to lead it out of turn 4, 14 laps complete. Let's find us a little bit of battling here as Tyson Banks has fallen back to that number 10 spot, trying to dig his way back forward. Definitely some chaos back here as Willis is up 5 spots to 13th, but still a long ways to go for him as he puts that nose on the high side of Blake Steele. On to turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. Move Talon Willis up to the number 12 spot. Here comes Tyler Orr back down low, down the back straightaway into turn on number 3 and 4. Yeah, we all do. Welcome, lady. Cat lady. Who's the cat lady? Down into turn number 1 and 2. Tyler Orr trying to dig down low as Christopher Joy defends on that high side. Out of turn number 4, going to be 18 laps complete. 18 laps complete. 32 laps to go. Can Christopher Joy hold on? I'm actually surprised Buchanan falling back from these top 2 as Tyler Orr continues. She's a great friend. Okay. Right? Go 32, says user 634. We got a couple 32 fans out there as Joy continues to lead. Here comes Orr back down low. Orr's got something going on down on that bottom side. Could spell trouble for Christopher Joy as the 3 and the 32 battle it out for that number 1 spot as Tyler Orr has to get back in line. Orr going to get back up to the high side, tries to get that momentum back up, moves back to the bottom side of turn number 1 and 2 as Christopher Joy continues to lead down the back straightaway. You know what I haven't checked? What's the gearbox look like with all this dust? Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Oh my God, that was a hell of a view there as they head through turn number 3 of 4. Tyler Orr down low. iRacing is PC only, yes. Side by side for that number 1 spot. Orr going to fall back in line down the back straightaway into turn number 3 of 4. Christopher Joy going to run the top side out of turn 4. We got a battle starting to brew for the number 3 position. Hayden Tolson has caught Robbie Buchanan up underneath. They're going to slam doors out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway into 3 of 4. Slide job by Tolson. Tolson going to slide up. Buchanan back with the cut down out of turn number 4. Buchanan going to ship it into 1 and 2. Tolson back down low out of turn 2. It's going to be a drag race down the back straightaway. Down into 3 of 4. It's going to be Tolson sliding up the track. Buchanan back with the cut down. Buchanan with the number 3 spot at the line as they head into 1 and 2. Battle for the lead is starting to heat up again. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 of 4. Staying on this battle right now. Tolson going to slide up the track. Buchanan barely gets him crossed over as they head into 1 and 2. Back and forth for this number 3 spot. Great racing here as they head into 3 and 4. Tolson down low, not able to throw the slide. Drag race out of 4. It's going to be Buchanan at the line and into 1 and 2. Tolson going to dig back on the inside of turn number 1 and 2. He's so good there here tonight as they head into 3 and 4. Tries to slide up. As they are side by side. Slide job by Tolson. Cut down by Buchanan. Down into 3 and 4. Buchanan going to slide up the track all the way. Jumps the cushion. Tolson back low. I don't know who had it at the line. I think it was Buchanan. Still nose to tail up at the front of the pack. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. Buchanan going to slide as Tolson cuts back up underneath out of turn 4. Tolson at the line. Down into 1 and 2. Tolson going to try to slide him out of turn number 2. Nope. He's just going to slide up the track normal. Down into 3 and 4. Tolson in that number 3 spot. Here comes Buchanan down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. Keeping it real in this number 3 spot. What a race here tonight. Buchanan finally has to submit to Tolson. Tolson into 3rd. Back up to the front, the 32 of Christopher Joy leading the way. We got lap traffic up ahead as they come out of turn number 4 across the line. 34 laps complete, 16 laps to go. Down into turn number 3 and 4, going to be Christopher Joy leading the way. Tyler Orr in 2nd. I thought the caution flag was out. It wasn't as these guys close in. I believe it's on Hickerson. Hickerson in that number 98. So Hickerson trying to stay on the lead lap, hoping for a little bit of help as they cross the line. 36 laps complete, 14 laps to go. Wow, Dryman's going to smoke the wall. That's going to open the door for Copeland. Copeland going to dive down as they are back to sliders for the number 3 spot. Copeland up underneath Dryman. Dryman going to hold strong as they head into 1 and 2. We got to go back up to this battle for 3rd as they're trying to, a little bit of net code as we got one blinking. Slide job by Buchanan, cut down by Tolson. Tolson going to cut down out of turn number 4, down into 1 and 2. Slides up the track, cut down by Buchanan. Down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. What a race for the lead as Buchanan slides in, or not the lead, for 3rd as Buchanan slides up the track, bangs the wall. Here comes Tolson. Tolson going to slide up the track. Buchanan back with the cut down out of turn 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Buchanan going to slide it. Tolson back with the cut down. Back and forth for the lead as Joy continues to lead the way as, we got a caution flag as Blake Steele goes around in the number 11. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Blake. Looks like we got 40 laps complete. It will be a single file restart. Him and Banks made contact. Banks just, clobbers him into the corner. Let's take another look at this one. He just ships it in here, gets into Banks. Banks not happy with it. As they go into 1 and 2, Banks is going to show his disapproval right here. Backs it into him, smashes him in the wall. That is not the night that Blake Steele wanted here tonight. Some of these guys, it is iRacing. Some of these guys making their first appearance in the top split. opener here tonight. Some of these names we have not seen. Normally a much stronger SOF, but some of these main guys, some of the main guys over in the pro race, not able to make the race here tonight. So definitely some new names, fresh names out there. Looking interesting seeing these guys out here running. All right, let's see if we got that one to go. Looks like we got one to go. It will be a single file restart. It is going to be Christopher Joy leading the way. Can he hold on for 9 more laps? Tyler Orr in that number 3 spot. It's going to be Robbie Buchanan in 3rd, Hayden Tolson in 4th, Copeland in 5th as we look for the green flag. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 9 laps to go as they cross the line. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Christopher Joy leading the way. Tyler Orr in 2nd. Orr going to go to the top. Thinks he might be able to gain some ground as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway, Christopher Joy continues to lead. 8 laps to go. Tolson and Buchanan going back at it. Here comes Tolson. Tolson going to slide it into turn number 3 and 4. Nope, he's going to keep it low as here comes Buchanan at the line. They might have touched down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Tolson trying to clear Buchanan as they head into 3 and 4. Will he throw the slider here? He's just going to come up the track. Give Tolson that number 3 spot. Down into turn number 1 and 2, keeping an eye on that battle for the lead. Here comes Buchanan. Back up underneath Tolson. Has to get back in line. Moving up to the front as Orr looking up underneath Joy down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. 5 laps to go. Joy has led the whole thing. Does Tyler Orr have anything for him? Joy makes a mistake. Hits the wall down the back straightaway. Here comes Tyler Orr. Orr going to ship it into turn number 1 and 2. Joy's going to play a little bit of defense. Pinches him down. Prevents the slider. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Here comes Orr down low. Drag race out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Orr going to dig down low. Christopher Joy up high down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. 2 to go when they hit the line. 2 laps to go. Who's going to have it at the line? Joy has it at the line. Yo, I see you, Kelton. Through turn number 1 and 2. 2 laps to go. Joy trying to hold on to that lead through turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Orr holding strong. Down into 1 and 2. Here comes Orr. Back down low. Tolson just behind him. Orr has to follow in line as they head through turn 3 and 4. One last time. Checkered flag in the air. Give that win to Christopher Joy. Tyler Orr 2nd. Tolson, Buchanan, Dryman, your top 5. What a race up at the front. Definitely a lot of respect for these drivers. Giving each other enough room. Let's go through tonight's results. It is going to be Christopher Joy with the win. Great run for Hayden, for sure. Tyler Orr in 2nd. Going to be Hayden Tolson for that number 3 spot. Robbie Buchanan in 4th. Going to be Derek Dryman in 5th. Chase Copeland in 6th. Braden Schatz in 7th. Going to be Talon Willis in that number 8 spot. William in the 9th. Jonathan Lee in 10th. Going to be Cam Harris in that number 11 spot. Tyson Banks in 12th. Logan Hickerson in 13th. Going to be Braden Donaldson in the number 14 spot. Riley Hutchinson 15th. Blake Steele 16th. Gabe Elkin 17th. And Riley Knoll in that number 18 spot. I know I'm the shit. All right, we're going to check and see if anybody happened to jump in Discord. It doesn't usually happen in these ones, but we're going to go take a look just in case somebody did. Maybe we'll get lucky and Joy jumped in. Joy does have my Discord, I believe, or used to. Well, I guess nobody... I am the shit. You know I'm the shit. All right, so I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thanks for coming out. We got the Pro Series qualifier here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys don't want to miss that one. Make sure you got those notifications on. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.